Aloha e como mai. Welcome or welcome back to Rainbow Budgets. I am so glad you're here with me today for Travel Tuesday. We are saving for an upcoming trip to go camping in Utah near the Grand Canyon area-ish. It will be within a day's trip from that at least, and I am super excited about it. Super excited to see a different part of the country that I've never seen and to take my son along with us. We are going to be saving $400 today. Let's give it a quick count. That was a quick and easy count. If you caught last week's video, you saw that I have a ton of ones and a ton of change in here. So the very first thing we're going to do is go through and condense some of the binder so that you can see it's getting super thick. It's not wanting to hardly stay closed even. So let's get some of our smaller bills back out of here to play with one more time. I'm going to speed you through as I do that, and then we'll start back together at the beginning of the binder. Okay, we have a crazy amount of small bills now, and if I did this correctly, then we should still have $400 there. And I apologize in advance if you can hear the neighbor's dog barking. It is a time for everyone to start getting home from work, and that means dogs walking, and our neighbor's dog loves to bark at every single thing that walks by. So this first challenge up is from my Etsy store. It is part of my vintage stamps savings collection. I actually have a few of them with different countries, different states. This is a Save 32, and for any challenge that is less than $100 in this binder, I am rolling a D6 so that we can save a little bit more. So let's see what we're saving today. All right, $10 going in here today. And let's see where that puts us all together. We have 50, 70, 90, 100, 5, 6. Wow, 106. Man, using the D6 multiplier adds on a lot. That is so awesome. Up next, we have savings with Tracy. Do I look like a morning person to you? This saves a total of 60. So again, we are going to scratch and roll our D6 to see what we're saving. And we're going to stop right there because we scratched a 7, rolled a 5. That is 35, 20, 35 going in today. Let's see where that puts us. Whoa, ones sliding everywhere. We now have 120, 40. So sorry for the weird edit, friends. Hopefully that was just a second for you, but it is actually the next day for me. My phone overheated. It is very hot here. It was very hot yesterday. July, August, September, even in a little bit into October tend to be our hottest months here. So that can happen when there's no AC. So I think we left off where I was counting how much we have saved in this challenge in total. 100, 20, 40, 55, 56, 7, 8, 9. Awesome. That is great savings. Love that. All right, our next challenge up is from Jamie at Jamie RM Budgets. I'll pack a bag and go on vacation. So cute. This one saves 150, so I am going to roll to see where we scratch, but no multiplier on this one. And we've got a very friendly 10. So $10 going in today. Normally I would try to scratch again, but seeing how spicy some of these other numbers can be, I think we're going to leave it there for now. So that brings our total in this challenge to 75, exactly halfway there. Oh my goodness, and only 4 scratchers to go. Wait, no way. 4 scratchers are going to equal $75. Okay. All right, there you have it. Up next from Lindsay at Boy Mom Loves to Save, we have Pasta La Vista Baby. And this saves 100. So again, no multiplier here, but these numbers are a little bit more friendly because there's so many of them. So maybe we'll go a couple times here. All right, we have a 23 going in here today. 21, 2, 3. Let's see what we have saved in total out of 100, 50, 75, 76, 7, 8. Nice. We are making great progress on this one. I love that. Up next, from Chris at Tewatu, we have welcome to camp, quit your bitchin'. If you're not a happy camper, take a hike. Let's see, this one saves 100, and these tiny little scratchers are so adorable. I'm going to just roll a few times to see where we scratch. All right, that is $9 going in here. Let's see if we have a 1, and we do not. So 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and in total for this one out of 100 we have saved 20, 40, 65, 69. Nice. Love that. Making a great progress on this one too. Woohoo. Up next, from Little Sprouts Personal Growth, this one is so cute. It's a save 32, so we are going to be using our multiplier here. All right, we rolled a 4, so 4 times 4 is 16, and we will stop there. 10, 15, 16. Let's see what we have saved in here all together. 20, 40, 55, 62. Wow. All right, let's grab our last 20 here. Nice. 62 going in this one. Love that. So just using the D6 multiplier, we've already saved double. That's really cool. All right, up next we have this super fun game from Dice Budgets and Saves. We have our cards decks here. There were 5. We already finished one of them. Our dice definitely had a preference, I think, to roll the number, what was it, 1 for more camping supplies. Yep, that one won out so fast. So the way we are playing this, we're just going to put our little dice here on start. And I'm going to roll, see how many spots we move. Every blank box we land on saves 1. Every time we land on a post, I will roll again to see if we pull from number, actually, let me put these in order. This is 2, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Yes, okay, cool, let's go. 2, 1, 2, that's $1. 2, 1, 2, yay, we get to roll again. No, not a 1. 6, not a 6 either. 4 is fire supplies. Cool. All right, so I'm just pulling a card. I did shrink these down, which is why they're so tiny. They do come in a larger size. I just wanted it to be able to fit in the A5 binder instead of being a full page. And I thought about putting scratchers on here, but I'm just going to save the whole card at one time. So this would be 7. And let me make a little more space here. You can still see the money. Yep, perfect. All right, so 5, 6. Why do I have $1 there? Did I miss putting it somewhere? That is entirely possible. I will check in editing. We'll see. Okay, so 7, and I pulled that. All right, let's keep going. 1 is $1. Oh no, I pulled it to begin with. Okay. 3, 1, 2, 3. Good. You never know though. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yay! We get to pull another card. Not a 1. 2 is campsites, and that is saving us $6. So I will put 5 back. Take a 10 and a 1. All right, let's keep going. 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. That's $1. And 3, 1, 2, 3. Wow, we are landing on all the posts this time. Last week, it took us forever to land on the post, it felt like. All right, 5 is food supplies. Yay! We haven't gotten to pull this one very much. So this is $8. So 5, 6, 7, 8, and I think we can actually probably go ahead and pull another 10. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yes, nice. So we're at 24 so far. And I think we're going to try for 2 more cards. 1, 2, 3, 4. Just make sure I got that in there. Yeah. 1, 2. Okay, that's another dollar. 1, yay, we get to pull another card, woohoo. And 5 again is food supplies, yay. So we are saving $5. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's grab another 10, yay. All right, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. That is $1 more. And 2, 1, 2, $1 more. And 1 is $1 more. Okay, come on, we just need one more card. 1, 2, 3, 4, yay, we got it. Which card is it gonna be? 5 again. We're finishing out food supplies for $6. Nice. So that's going to be, and we cannot condense anymore here, 5, 6. So in total going in today, we have 10, 20, 35, 36, 7, 8, 9, $39. Awesome. Let's see what we have saved in here all together. 100, 20, 30, 40, 50, 65, 66, 7, 8, 9, 71. Wow. That's awesome. Let's grab another 10 here. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh my goodness. Wow, this is a huge saver. Loving this. Thank you, Dice Budgets and Saves. All right, I'm going to set these cards over to the side and we will keep playing with these. We have, just 5 left. So next week will be our last time playing this one. I think I'm definitely going to save this to use in the future though. I have loved playing this. It will definitely make a comeback at some point. All right, our next game up, which has also been a ton of fun. Let's Go Camping from Imlash Designs. Let's see, I think I grabbed an orange for us to use today, and I'm gonna scoot this back just a little bit. Perfect. Okay, where did we leave off? I think we left off with neighbors last time. So let's start back up at the beginning, and we are gonna go 8 times. Our goal is still to be marking things off so we know what our adventure is not going to be like. Okay, so 6, we are not going to be staying in a motorhome. So that is $6, 5, 6. Okay, we've got to roll a 1 or a 2 for our location. Not 3. 2, we are not staying in a state park, so we're staying in a forest. Okay, I don't think that's going to be our actual experience, but that is okay. All right, so for forgotten items, we were looking for, cooking utensils. We forgot our bedding. That doesn't sound fun. One time my husband did recently go on a boys camping trip where one of the guys forgot the tent and bedding stuff, and so they were all fighting over who gets to sleep in like the one hammock that they had, which is kind of funny. Okay, activities. What are we not going to be doing? We're not going to be fishing. Okay, I'm okay with that. Oh, but we are going to go to an amusement park. Interesting. Did I put in the 6 for cooking utensils? No. Okay, 5, 6. I think I've got us caught up there. And okay, for food, we're either looking for a 2 or a 3. Here, let's see. 4, 6, 1, 5, 2. Okay, we are not going to be dining out. We're going to be eating burgers and dogs. That's fun. I am okay with that. And for our neighbors, it's not going to be screaming kids. Yay! Hopefully my kid isn't the only screaming one. Hopefully he doesn't scream at all. If nobody has screaming kids, that would be amazing. But we are going to have a barking dog. As long as it doesn't bark all night long, that is fine with me. Okay, let's see. We should have saved 6... times 2, 12, 13, 14, 15, 19. Let's see, 5, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. I think I missed one somewhere. Let me just double check. 12, 14, 15, 19. Yep, 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19 going in today. Who knows where I missed. And then next week we'll finish saving. I think we're going to just come back and save for what our camping adventure is going to be based on what we've rolled so far. Actually, or should we call this one done? maybe we'll call this one done actually, and I can bring in one of our new games for next week. That would be a lot of fun. So let's take a look at what our camping adventure is going to be. We're going to be in a travel trailer in the forest, and unfortunately we forgot our bedding. But if we're in our travel trailer, hopefully we still have a nice, clean, comfortable place to sleep. For our activities, we're going to an amusement park, okay? We're going to eat burgers and dogs. Love that. Love me a good smash burger. And my son loves hot dogs. I know they're super bad for you, but he loves them anyway. And our neighbor has a barking dog. Or maybe our neighbors are only barking dogs? Interesting. But that sounds like fun. Let's see what we saved in here all together. 50, 70, 90, 100, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 110. Oh, let's just go ahead and grab another 10 here. Why not? Just keep it condensed as we're going. All right, so 110, woohoo, that is awesome. A completed challenge, wow. All right, let's look in the back and see what we're gonna be replacing it with. Since that is a game, I did want to replace it with another game. Let's see, which game did I have in mind though? How about S'more or Less? Okay. Oh, and I can't remember if I've showed this one from Ellie on Earth. Super cute. Let's Get Toasted. It is a freebie in her Ko-fi. We will keep saving that one though. This one is from Kay at Hey Kay Budgets. She has this like mini version, and then there's also an A5 version, I think. Might save a little more. I'm not sure. Super excited to get this one started next week though. That's gonna be fun. All right, up next we have these two from Lindsay at Bookish Mama Budgets. I am going to use a D6 for both of these. For this top one, I'm going to scratch and multiply. For this bottom one, we're going to color in 5 ones as I roll the D6 to see what we're actually going to be saving. So let's start at the top. Okay, we scratched a 2, rolled a 3, so that is $6, 5, 6. And now let's just go through one at a time down here to see what we're going to be saving for this bottom one. Okay, that is a 6, starting us off strong. And let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We'll start here. All right, 5, 6. I'll just do the condensing at the end. And 3, 1, 2, 3. Whoa, that's 3, right? Yep. Okay, and a 1. All right. And a 3. 1, 2, 3. And a 1. Okay. And the last one is a 5 today. Nice. All right, let's see how we can condense. This will be 10, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wow, that worked out perfectly. Nice. So 25 going in here today. Let's see what we have saved all together. 100, 10, 25, 26, 7, 8. Nice. 128. These are so cute. Having so much fun with these. Thank you, Lindsay, for making so many cute challenges. Up next, we have this camping trip. It was actually a trio, but I'm just using 2 of them for now from Madeline Budgets. We're going to save 35 in here today, so I'm going to color in 2 5s, a 10, and a 15. Nice. Aren't these so pretty? The third one has empty circles, so you can set your own amount or do roll and save. And it has a different picture even. Super excited. All right, 35, 10, 20, 35. Let's see where we are all together now. 50, 100, 10, 20, 30, and 40. Wow, 140. I think this, I thought this was going to save 150. Clearly not. 40, 50, 60, 70. Oh, 180. Yes, okay. This one will save us 180 altogether. Pretty cool. Who knew such small challenges could save such big amounts? All right, up next from Eva at Budget Your Life. You can find her on YouTube, Etsy, and she has her own website, which is really cool. We are going to see how much money we can put in here. We are doing a roll and save to see which marshmallow wins the race here. And I have given the dice rolls different amounts. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, $30 for savings instead of just 1 through 6. So far, number 3 and 4 in the lead. Number 2 is the biggest loser with nothing. So let's see what happens today. All right, number 6 is catching up. So that is 30, 10, 20, 30. Okay. And number 3 pulls back into the lead. That is 15, 10, 15. Number 2, yay, finally on the board for $10. Love that. Number 2 again. Wow. Okay, 10 more. All right, and number 5, getting back in there for 25, 10, 25. And we're out of 10s, but we still have a good number of 5. So let's keep going. Number 2 again. Yay, for 10, 5, 10. And number 1, all right, for 5. Number 4 for 20. Let's see, how many have we done today? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 5, 10, 15, 20. 5, 10, 15, 20. Let's go one more time. And 3. Nice. So number 3 is in the lead with 15. 5, 10, 15. Awesome. Should we go more? Let's see how many ones we have. Okay, we have 34 ones, and then we also have a 5. So we can go one more time without risking an IOU. So let's do it. And that is a 5. All right, for 25, so I'll put the 5 in, and then I'm going to count out 21s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Okay, well, just remember, those are 21s. We don't have any more ones in here, so I will not count those again. It's 20. Going in today, we have 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 5, 10, 15, 25, 35, 45, 55, 65. Wow, 165. That is crazy. Let me bring over the calculator so that we don't have to count all of those small bills again. 165 plus 50, or 20, 40, 60, 80, 1, 50, 70, 90 to 10 to 25. I think I did that correct. I think we're at 390, which is awesome. Almost halfway there. Almost. We're getting close. All right, let's see. Let's put in 5 here, and I wonder, maybe we should take some of this back to the bank today, since we do have a challenge going back already. This is a huge challenge. It will save $840 total. So yeah, I don't know if I want $840 just sitting in here. Maybe we will take that back. I think that's a good idea. And I can put in some placeholders, get that into our high yield savings account for a couple months before we have to spend it. All right, this next one up is from Budget with Carly. Saves a total of 40. So I am going to use the D6. Let's see, what do we have left? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Okay, let's see what we roll. A 1. No, really? Nope. A 3. Okay, so 3 times 4 is 12. Let's do that. 3 times 4 is 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. All right. And so that's 12, 13, 14, 34, 54. Yes, 54, 104. Wow, that's crazy. Oh, this has been fun. We're doing great in here. Nice. Okay, and we have $2 left for our catch-all. This one is from Kip and Lou on Etsy. It's the Budgeting RT, right, on YouTube, I think. I'll double check, but I'm pretty sure that is correct. So $2 going in here. Let's mark off this next 2 here. Nice. And in total in our catch-all, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. $8. I love this one. I sing this in my head every single time I see it. So fun. All right, so let me grab placeholders. I'll be right back. All right, I have 4 $100 placeholders here. We are prop bills. We're not going to need them all. If you're interested in these, I do have $100, $500, and $1,000 Monstera money placeholders in my Ko-fi. Feel free to check them out. Even though we might be over 100 in some of these other challenges, all of these other ones are going to finish. They're not going to last the entire binder like this one is. So I'm going to just wait until we finish the challenges for everything else instead of pulling the money now. But this one, because it is going to be in here the entire time we're saving, which is going to be at least 10 weeks, we are going to go ahead and replace some money with our prop bills. So let's see, 50, 20, 40, 50, that makes 100. 20, 40, 60, 80, 100. Let me just double check. Yes, that is 5 of them. Okay. 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. Okay. 5, 10, 15, 20, 5, 30, 5, 40, 5, 50. 5, 10, 15, 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, sorry about that. I could not remember if it was gonna, I know we just counted this, but couldn't remember if it was gonna work out perfectly. So 50, 70, 90, still in here, 390. Awesome. And I hope I didn't mess that up. I will try to fix it if I catch it in editing. All right. Nice. Yay. Okay. So let's see. Where is my tracker? Here it is. Oh, sorry for the bump, friends. Let's see. I have marked on here as well. We did our budget with me where I kind of figured out about how much I think we're going to need. And I did use some colors to mark on here where our different savings goals are. I think that is like scratcher sticker stuff. So the first one we're saving for is transportation. We are getting flights with miles, so we only have to pay the taxes and fees, but we are going to have a car rental, so I'm estimating about $600 for that. So this is our $600 mark right here. Let's see what we have saved so far. I think this was 300, right? And this one is 50, 70, 90, 410. Cool. I think we're gonna need to hold on to that 10 as rollover. Yay. So we've got 410 going back today, but I think it's actually only going to be 400. 400 divided by 20. Yep, that will give us exactly 20 boxes. Should I color them this fun color? I think so. Okay, let me get 20 boxes colored in. I'll be right back. Yay, that is our 20 boxes colored in. Woohoo! We are making progress. Still a long ways to go though, but hopefully next week we will also finish some challenges. And we have this $10 also still that is completed, but just waiting for us to make it to a multiple of 20 to get back to the bank. Yay, that is so fun. Mahalo nui for being here with me this week. I hope that your week is off to a wonderful, wonderful start. And I'll see you tomorrow for our back to school bonus series. Aloha.